Now all of you are aware about what goes on in this place. You're all aware of the hundreds of dolphins that are killed every year. We've just gone through the latest dolphin drives, hundreds of dolphins driven into this cove, pulled out by their tails, steel lances put into their spinal cords, the most horrible, disgusting, cruel slaughter imaginable that should not be acceptable anywhere in the world. And we all know this has got nothing to do with culture. We know it's got nothing to do with the fishing industry. It's got everything to do with greed. Greed, ignorance and corruption that basically allows the marine parks around the world to come and take certain animals from Taiji Cove that have got huge value and the rest are slaughtered around them. In the last few weeks he's been in Japan, in my view treated disgustingly, a prisoner of conscience for animals, being held by the Japanese government and finally removed from the country, his only offence being that he wanted to bear witness to this horrible slaughter that he's campaigned against for decades. I'd like to welcome Mr. Rick O'Barry. Rick, will you come over and just take a He's a very modest man and a man of few words, but he doesn't need to say much because everything he stands for, I think, has really, really united hundreds of thousands, millions of people around the world.
There is no way they can have the Olympics in Tokyo and the dolphin slaughter at the same time. So as we move closer to the Olympics, you're going to see a lot of change.
I know.
Stop the slaughter in the water! Stop the slaughter in the water! Stop the slaughter in the water!
Stop the slaughter in the water!
Taiji, set them free!
Taiji, set them free!
Taiji, set them free!
We will be the last generation, I hope, to bring this madness to an end. And we will have huge thanks to give to Rick O'Barry and a few pioneers who've taken all the knocks and all the intimidation and all the threats from government and big industry just because they want to speak for animals and they want to protect these dolphins. And when we get to that point, we can stand up with our heads held proud and we can tell children in the future that we were the generation that made a stand. We were the generation that said enough was enough. And we were the generation that brought this mad cruelty to an end. Thank you very much.